Hey guys, I wanted to do a video here at the start of 2018 about what my plans are for the year, both for the channel and for myself personally and for the business and for my SUV RVing adventures. The first thing is that I got engaged a few days ago, and so I'm going to be getting married in June. That'll be awesome. We've been dating for a few years, and we met in Cambodia. It's a fun story that we'll tell you sometime. But her name is Cassie. You'll be seeing her more in videos in the future, obviously. She's been in one video before briefly, but she didn't talk or anything like that. She's not a YouTuber. She doesn't have any desire to be on camera, and so, you know, I haven't featured her in videos or anything. But as she comes on trips with me, you'll obviously get to know her. And so what that means for the channel is that well, a couple of things. It means that my rig here, my RAV4, will be set up to house 2 people instead of just me. So that'll be interesting. I'll document that, of course. And then for our honeymoon, we're still trying to figure out what exactly we're going to do, but we're not exactly flush with cash, and so it's going to be something relatively inexpensive. If we can find cheap flights to Central America or South America, we're gonna do that. If not, we're just going to go on an SUV camping road trip to Idaho. We both love hot springs, and so we're just gonna try to hit up as many different wild hot springs in Idaho as we can. It'll be a mixture of staying in hotels and camping, so that'll be a lot of fun. I'm also gonna try to get some new gear here in 2018. I'm going to get a solar setup. I'm building that right now. I'm buying the components for that right now. I'm going to start off with a single 100-watt solar panel and a 35 amp hour battery. Basically, I just want to be able to charge my laptop and all of my camera batteries and everything like that. And then later on, I will add maybe another solar panel and increase the battery bank, and eventually get a fridge so that I can run a fridge in here. I also want to get a shower, one that I can mount to the roof of my car. I know you can make your own, but you know, I don't really want to do that. I'd rather just pay the money to have a nice one that works well. And the one that I'm looking at is the water port. It's like $150. It attaches to the top of your car. It's black, so it heats up in the sun, and it looks pretty good just from the videos and reviews that I've seen. The what's the other one? Road shower. That's another one, but that's a bit more expensive. So I think I'll go with the water port. I'd like to get that before the honeymoon if we do the road trips, so that you know, after we get out of hot springs, we can just kind of hose down and get the whatever it is off of us, you know, the sulfury smell or whatever. And then I'd really like to get a new camera. I'd like to increase the video quality of my videos here on YouTube. You know, my videos aren't of terrible quality, but they're also not amazing, and so I'd really like to just improve the visual quality of the videos. We'll see if I can do that. I mean, like I said, I'm kind of on a tight budget here, getting married, so we'll see what I can do, but that's definitely something that I'd like to do this year. And then I might be getting a new SUV this year. My girlfriend, or my fiance, I guess I should say now, she has an old Jeep Grand Cherokee that's dying. We're not exactly quite sure what we're going to do, but one option is that I would give her the RAV4, the car that I'm in now, the car that I've been going on all of my adventures in, and then I would get an old, like a late 90s, early 2000s 4Runner, Toyota 4Runner. And I would do that because basically I want higher clearance, I want more off-road capabilities. You've seen the kind of places that I like to go. I've been to a lot of great, amazing off-the-beaten-path places in my RAV4, but there are a lot of places that I just can't get to because of the clearance, because of the four-wheel drive issues. I mean, this does have four-wheel drive, but basically clearance is what I need. I need extra clearance, and you know, those old 4Runners, those things are built like tanks. They'll last forever. They'll go anywhere. So I'd like to get a V6 four-wheel drive 4Runner, 3rd or 4th generation, I think it is. But we'll see. We'll see if that happens. We'll see, you know, if we can eke out a bit more life out of Cassie's Jeep. But that is one thing that could be on the horizon for 2018. So that would be fun. And then I could still obviously use the RAV4 if a trip made more sense with a RAV4. I want to write a new book this year. I mentioned that briefly in a video about a month or 2 ago. But, you know, I have the SUV RVing book. I'll update that one in probably a couple of years, but for now, I'm working on a book that's something like 101 apps and websites for road trippers and SUV campers, van dwellers, RVers, things like that. So you can look for that book sometime this year. I'm thinking I'm going to try to offer it for free on Amazon as a Kindle book. I'd like to meet up with other YouTubers this year and do collaboration videos. I really want to grow the YouTube channel, and one of the best ways to do that is by doing channel cross promotion, and also just by meeting up with these other YouTubers and building relationships and shooting videos with them. So I'd like to do that this year. Depending on how my hip feels, I had hip surgery a couple months ago, month and a half ago. Depending on how my hip feels, I would like to do a month-long trip in February or March down to southern Arizona, and then I'd like to meet a YouTuber or two along the way. And speaking of surgery, I need to get my second hip surgery done this year sometime. I don't know when that'll be. I'm thinking it'll probably just be easiest to do that after the summer, after I'm married, and get that done probably in the fall sometime, so I can spend the fall and winter recovering. And speaking of that, we're going to get married. We both live here in northern Utah, in Ogden, a city called Ogden. Neither of us is originally from Utah, but we like Utah, but we don't want to stay here forever. I think the plan right now is to move to Arizona next January, so a year from now. We're thinking about Prescott. I really like Prescott. It's a nice area, not too hot, not too cold. Basically, we want to escape Utah winters. Neither of us is a big fan of snow and cold, so we do want to go south, but we also don't want it to be too hot, and Prescott is at about a mile high in elevation, so it's just a nice place to be year-round mostly. It is a more expensive place to live than here, and Cassie has a regular job that she has here. She's got a couple of jobs here, and so I think we're going to stay here for another year and then go to Arizona in a year. And Arizona will be nice because I can go on SUV camping adventures year-round. I can meet up for the RTR, which I've never been to before, and also Overland Expo West, which is in Flagstaff. So just for what I'm doing, it makes more sense to be in a place like Arizona than here. And then speaking of the business and the online store, Kamchatka Gear, it's been going really well. I'm happy with how it's going. I'd like to grow that, and one of the ways I'll be doing that is by growing the YouTube channel, but then another way is by adding more products. And so I'm adding one or two new products every month for 2018. That's my goal. I have a list of like 50 or 60, and so I'm going to be doing this for a while. I did just add a couple of new things to the store. One of them is a plastic emergency information card, and you can put it in your wallet, but I created it to put inside of your phone case. And so you take your phone out of the case, stick the card in, and put the case back on, and then on the back there's a little emergency info inside case sticker that I made up. So if you're interested in that, you can go over to Kamchatka Gear and check it out. I did that because I always have my phone with me when I'm hiking, when I'm driving, or if I lose the phone, people will be able to get it back to me. It just made more sense to have it be in the phone than in my wallet, and so I thought I'd share that with other people too. And then the second thing I made is this little duct tape keychain. I'm selling a pack of these also on this site. It's really handy to just always have a little roll. This is a 3-foot roll of duct tape. You can buy a 3-pack of them on the store. It's got a little metal carabiner on it, or you can take the carabiner off and just clip it to your keys, attach it to your keys, or to a zipper pull on your jacket or tent or backpack, something like that. You could also stick it in your first aid kit or emergency 72-hour kit or bag, or stick it in your glove compartment. Just nice to have a little roll of duct tape handy. And again, you can go over to KamchatkaGear.com to check those out. Those are for sale. Everything is currently in stock. I've been struggling to keep things in stock, but as of recording this video, everything is in stock right now. I did also want to mention again Finding Simon, the channel. I mentioned this in my last video, but I would like to, plug his channel again. I think you guys would like it. In the past, he's done van dwelling and motorcycle trip videos. Right now, he's building a boat, or not building. He's renovating a boat. He's fixing up a boat that he bought. I think you'd enjoy his videos, so go check out his channel, Finding Simon. You can go to findingsimon.com, or there will be a link in the description, so you can check that out. And that's it really that I wanted to talk about today. I'm going to have a new video up in a few more days from this trip that I took in October. Let me know what you guys would like to see from me in 2018, what kinds of videos you'd like to see. And thanks for watching. This has been a really great year, and I think that 2018 will be even better. Thanks.